All right, today we have a very interesting drink. It's gonna be Reigncane Neat. It smells so good. I'm just kidding. We're gonna make two different dirty martinis. One's gonna have olives, just traditional, but I wanted to have it so that I could compare it to something that I'm excited to try, which is like these pickle skewers. They still have a little olive on them, and carrots, and there's dill in there. So anyway, I'm excited. I love pickles, so we're gonna see how that tastes different. And for both of them, we're gonna be using a sweet vermouth. Definitely want a sweet vermouth when you're going with pickles and making a dirty martini, and olives, just because you get that brine in there, and if you don't have a sweet vermouth and you just have a dry vermouth, it's not really gonna stand out as much. So sweet vermouth it is today. So let's go ahead and get started. So martini is pretty much straight vodka, and then you're just diluting it down with a little bit of other things. So it calls for 3 ounces of Reigncane. So, you know, if you're like me, then that's okay. You're not afraid of 3 ounces in a drink. So there's the vodka. All right, we got our vodka. Now the ice. And since this is a dirty martini, I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce of my brine. Well, we spilled a little bit, but I got a bar mat, so we're all good. All right, we got about 1/2 ounce of our olive juice in there. Now, before we shake that, I'm gonna do a glass rinse with the vermouth. A lot of people will just add vermouth to their shaker or to the drink, but you really don't need that much vermouth in there, and you really don't want to take away from the vodka itself. So you just rinse it. Oh. Rinse, and then I'm going to dump that out. So the glass is coated in vermouth. Now we're going to shake, and you shake until it's really cold, because it's 3 ounces of vodka, so you do want to dilute it down a little bit to make the martini as delicious as possible. Alrighty. Looks good. Now let's add our olive. And that looks ready to go. So now let's make our second one. So we have something to compare it to. I've never tried a martini that has pickles, so I'm pretty excited for this. All right, let's do another 3 ounces of Reigncane. Might be a little heavy on the pour, but I don't mind. Got our ice. And now let's do our pickle juice in this one. Alrighty. So same thing, just about 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce of it. That was probably 1 ounce. So we're gonna get definitely a strong flavor of that coming in there. And now we'll do our glass rinse with the sweet vermouth. And then dump that. Alrighty. Now we're gonna shake. These pre-made skewers. Pickle, pepper, olive, carrot. That looks pretty good. Classic dirty martini versus your pickle assortment skewer of martini. That is good. Definitely different. I like it, but you really have to like pickles. So if you don't like pickles, don't do that one, or if you don't love pickles, don't do that one. Stick with the olives. But I do like pickles, so I'm gonna enjoy both. Cheers, thanks for tuning in to this week's Weekend with Reigncane, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. I had to jump back in here for this last thing. I just ate that pickle combination, pickle, red bell pepper, olive, carrot, and it's really good. So if you're a dirty martini person, you wanna get away from olives, try something new, I would try a pickle skewer, and the carrot on there is actually pretty good too, so give it a shot.